what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Michelangelo figure. And this was a part of like the bundle, like I said, that I got that was exclusives at GameStop. You know, that's the only way you can really get these, you know. But being that these were GameStop exclusive figures, they actually sent them to me like in a bundle. So I actually did get all four of them. If you're just wondering, you know, they all did come together. They weren't separately, you know. Kind of when it ships, it says that they come separate, but they actually did give back a whole box that had all four of the Ninja Turtles in them, you know. But yeah, anyway, this is the Michelangelo figure, and of course this is based on the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film right here, as you can see. Like I said, I had this ever since it came to VHS, you know. And I also saw this in theaters, like back in 1990 when it was originally released. I saw this in the theaters, you know. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into this right now. And like I mentioned in previous NECA Ninja Turtle unboxings, I love the box art for these. I think this is some of the best box art that I've seen for like NECA figures. You know, I think this is just superb. I really like how this look. It looks exactly like the theatrical poster with the turtles in the sewer. You know, I remember my anticipation for seeing this too back then, because I was already a huge fan of like the animated, like the cartoon series, even like the video games. Then they had a live action movie, and it says Michelangelo right there, which I think is cool. Each turtle has their own name. You also can see Michelangelo in here. This was also my favorite turtle, if I can remember correctly. Back then, you see like his accessories, like the slice of pizza, the nunchucks, the alternate hand, you know, and so on. I like the images on the side too, which remind you of the VHS, you know. Yeah, that's cool. It also shows images on the back of the figure, you know, and so on, in the various things, you know, poses, and I guess you could say accessories that he has. Now it also says, this is the scripture on the back. Now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After wilding in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting fortune. Michelangelo is the easygoing, free-spirited brother who loves being a turtle and loves his pizza. But make no mistake, this wise turtle never pays full price for the pizza, for late pizza. This highly detailed action figure stands 6.5 inches tall and features 30 points of articulation, including double elbows and double knees. Cowabunga. So yeah, I'm going to just open this on up and get into the figure itself. As you can see, this is the background insert for the figure too as well. And I'll be definitely using this for like part of like photography pics, you know. And again, it has just like the other ones, you know, like that's the same image of like the sewer and the ladder that the other turtles had. They all had the same one. And it might be a little difference in them, you know. I was surprised they had something that was different, but as far as I know, they were all the same though. Okay, as you can see, there is the Michelangelo figure, and this is from NECA, and this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie bundle that I had this a part of, you know. So this is the Michelangelo figure. So right now what I'm going to do is actually measure him. And Michelangelo is about, it looks like he's about 7. If I'm not mistaken. I think I did hear that he's actually taller than the other ones, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, here he is, you know. And I'm going to just get into him. I guess the articulation, I guess I'll touch on first. Now here, as you can see, boy, this really does look like Michelangelo too. And you can tell he looks youthful too, like look very young. He looks much younger than the other turtles do, you know. The detail on this is just amazing. Like I said, with the other turtles figures, you would think they actually just pull these out the film. If you're not, you know, not careful, you know, you could think these came right out the movie. Look at all like the freckles or like the spots like on his face. That is done so well, you know. Even like the eyes, how they're like they're wet. You can even see like his eyelids in them too, like he's almost really wearing a mask, you know. I think that's just superb. Now this one, I know you can see his tongue too, along with his teeth inside his mouth. So I think that's kind of cool. And even Michelangelo's like ripped and has like vascularity in him too, like his veins, you know, you can see. like especially he has like a lot of like vascularity in his biceps, you know. The legs are very well muscular too. I think that's cool. Even though he has all like the veins, you know, which shows how much vascularity he has. You know, I think that's awesome. You know, the shell looks pretty good, and like I say, these shells are different than the other ones. You know, they all are different. You know. And of course, here's this like bandana. You know, which can be like turned like that, or you can leave it down. And I bet these spots that are on him are actually in those particular areas too. Like on this particular turtle in the figure, like Michelangelo. If you look at the film, I gotta look at it. It's been a while since I watched it. You know, I bet where he has spots at were actually in those actual like parts of his body. You know. And then again, I still think this is cool. I NECA like put the armor actually where their joints where they bend and stuff. I think that's so cool. It kind of has it, you know. So I think that's kind of awesome. As you can see, his arms, they go up like that and out. You can actually bend them like at the bicep too. Like that. Mike's knees can be bent too as well. I still try to be careful though with that, you know. Cause that's like it always looks like both the legs don't really bend too well with like most of these figures, you know. Feet can be turned like that. Then you have that I think pivot, I think they call it. I like how you can see the detail like in his calves, how muscular they are. I think the other turtles was like this too, you know, you see how the veins and stuff on them, that's awesome. How thick the calves are. Mike's hands can be turned, like rotated like that. And of course I think this is still awesome too, like the head itself. I love when NECA do this right here. You can actually like turn his head like that, you know. I think that's so cool. Or you can turn that way, you know. Like it has all those different moments. You can like look up, or you can like even look down too. That's just awesome. I like that. Of course, you can turn to the sides and stuff too. And he doesn't really have like that much bend like at the waist. Can't really like, you know, that's about as far as they really bend. And I guess because of the shell, like I always say, you know. That's one of the accessories that comes with Michelangelo. And of course, here's the pizza. See, it has that nice brown crust, the bread crust part. And even Mike has like the same like pizza slice with like the cheese, the olives, I think, and peppers. And that red tomato sauce stuff. I think that's what that is. It's the same exact pizza slice as like the other turtles get, you know. As you can see, there's a pizza slice in Mike's hand. Got it up pretty good too, you know. They're not really boosting or anything. I think that's cool. That's what I talk about with Michelangelo. It's his actual bandana. And again, I think this is cool that NECA gave us like extra bandanas, because they're very similar, but like this one you can still tell it's designed to actually just be hanging, you know. So it's kind of cool they actually gave us another one that can blow like looks like it's blowing in the wind. Because even this one, you know, you can do like that, have it like it's blowing in the wind. But you can tell, I think this one, these right here are designed to just hang like they're draped, you know. That like looks like it's blowing in the wind, and I do think this is cool that they gave us like an option with the bandanas. So now you have one like it's blowing. I think that's a nice little touch. I guess the main accessory that Michelangelo has, of course, are his trademark nunchuck weapons, as you can see, and he has two of them. Now I think this is so cool that they designed them like this, where they can actually like bend. You can tell it's like a wire, I believe, inside here. And I like how these look like all like they've been used too. You can see like spots on them and stuff. And I bet that's how they really did look in the movie. If I look at it again, like it's been used up a lot. They look like dirty and stuff. I think that's cool. You can even see the where the thread for the wire is like hooked into the nunchuck right there. That's very awesome. The detail in that is just amazing. How you can see that. And both nunchucks are definitely the same, you know. But I like how they have that wire effect in it, so you can bend them how you want, you know. I think that's cool. So as you can see, here's Michelangelo with the nunchucks in his hand. And like I said, I think it's so cool that you can actually bend them, you know. So you can have them like folded like that. Or you can have them like straight, you know. Like you spinning them, that is awesome. The Michelangelo figure too as well. The nunchucks, as you can see, Mike's belt doesn't really have anywhere to actually put those, as you can see, you know. But what I do believe they go, and I've seen other people do it too, like other videos. There's apparently right in here. It looks like you can squeeze them in there because this actually is loosed. So you just take the nunchuck like this right here, and you just like squeeze it on in there. And as you can see, voila, it goes easy too, you know. Then I try the other one. As you can see, I put even that in that kind of guy, you know, not perfect, but it's in there, you know. So I think that's kind of cool. That's where you had them at, you know. And these are the two alternate hands that Michelangelo has, which are like thumbs up like hands, as you can see. Like he's saying, what's up? You can see there's Mike with his thumbs up. And like, thumbs up. And these are the hands that were actually on the figure too as well. And it's so obvious you'll be actually mix these hands with the other turtles if you want. So you can actually be giving them like different like poses like thumbs up or high fives. I probably can give him the high five hands from like Leonardo and so on, you know. And there you have it. There's all the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie turtles, and this is all four of them. I have Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, and they all have their own slice of pieces, you know. These are superb figures. I would definitely recommend picking these up. Only thing about it, they're only at GameStop, you know, so they're exclusive, you know. It's the only way you can get them is at GameStop, you know. I would definitely recommend getting these figures, you know. And I want to touch on again too is the actual like pizza. See, they actually make like a half a pizza, and they all like are very identical. So you can tell these were like duplicate like pieces, you know, that each of the turtles had. So I'm surprised if something, because I know they have Shredder and they have Splinter and like the other foot soldier, you know, but I don't think they have pieces, you know. So I'm not too sure, you know. But yeah, I'm surprised they do something where we get like more slices of pizza and make a whole pizza in the end, you know. I'm not too sure, you know. Okay, so there you have it. That's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Michelangelo figure. And this is a part of like the bundle, like I said, which included all four of the Ninja Turtles, you know. And these are GameStop exclusives. Now these are superb figures, like I was saying before, you know. Even with the other previous Turtles, you know, the detail in them is just so amazing. You would think this was actually pulled out the movie, like it's really a real like turtle, you know, that's shrinking down, you know. So yeah, I think this is awesome. I would definitely recommend getting these, and these are only available at GameStop, you know, and they kind of sell out quick if I'm not mistaken. So if you did, you know, want to pick these up, you better get them. But right now they're only available as a bundle because they have been restocked for like the second time, actually the first time. I mean, think about it. When they first came to GameStop, that was their first time really showing up. But this time, since they've been restocked, this is actually the first restock, you know. They kind of sell out quick, but they do make these available like individually too as well. You actually can get these like separate, like if you want this Michelangelo, you can get that separately. But right now it's just a bundle, but I know eventually it will open up and you'll be able to get each one turtle, you know, say if you want like Leonardo or like Donatello or Raphael or Michelangelo, you know. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up. So this is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Michelangelo figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe to as well. Cowabunga dudes, Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ah, shell shock.